I'm Janae from SMYAL, and I'll be reading a book today for National Day of Reading. National Day of Reading is a day to honor and recognize non-binary, trans, and gender nonconforming youth. Today, the book will be 47,000 Beads by Koja Adeyoha and Angel Adeyoha, illustrated by Holly McGillis. On the first page, I see a Volkswagen filled with some Lakota people, and I see a sad little child. And on the next page, the child looks even sadder. Peyton's Auntie Eyota came into her room. Time for bed. But before sleep, tell me, why did you not dance Pow Wow with us, little one? We see Peyton dancing Pow Wow. Pow Wow is a ceremonial dance. And at the Pow Wow, you'll see art, spiritual leaders, crafts. It's very fun. Peyton shrugged and flopped down on her bed. Come on now, said her auntie. Tell me what's wrong. All in a rush, Peyton said, I don't want to jingle dance, auntie. I don't want to wear a dress. Peyton, there are many dances, auntie said gently. There are many regalias. And you can see the jingle dress that Peyton was referring to. Peyton does not want to wear this dress, even though it's beautiful and it makes great sounds. It just does not fit Peyton. So the auntie reminded Peyton there's many regalias, as in there's many outfits that you can wear for this ceremony. Peyton started to cry. Finally, she said, there's just none for kids like me. Auntie smiled at Peyton and started undoing her braid. I think I'm beginning to understand. You sleep now. Tomorrow is a new day, and I know someone who can help. In the morning, Auntie Eyota baked bread and went to go see a friend. She found Elle working and said, Oh, how's today, grandparents? Elle put down their tools and answered, It's a good day. What way can I help you today, Eyota? So notice that Auntie Eyota calls this person Elle grandparent. This is a sign of endearment, and as a spiritual leader, you can call them grandparent. Auntie Eyota gave Elle the bread she baked, and they sat down together in a shady spot. When they were settled, Auntie explained that she wanted to talk about her niece, Peyton. They're sitting under this nice big tree, and they're eating this fresh bread, just kikiing together and having fun. So Elle asks, Peyton, is that the small, quiet one? And look at Elle's tattoos on their face. I love them. And it tells a story about who they are. Oh, yes, that's the one, said Auntie Eyota. You've noticed her? So it sounds like Peyton already stands out to the grandparents. Being small and quiet, you might think that they don't, but they do. I've noticed that I always see Peyton keeping time with her feet, but she doesn't dance. She looks at the dancers like she wants badly to dance. Like in her heart, she's dancing. She's a shy child? Asked Elle. Peyton is special, grandparent. Different. I think her path is two-spirit. I think she wants regalia like her brother and uncle. She feels alone, but I know she is not. I want to show her that she's not alone. And in the pictures, you can see Peyton. Now, when in the dress, in the jingle dress, Peyton is not happy. But in the background, we see these shadows of these figures and their regalia that maybe Peyton might enjoy. If you've never heard the term two-spirit is an indigenous term for Native people, and it means that you have more than one spirit inside of you. You have two spirits living inside of you, masculine and feminine, or however you define. And so this is a different gender. This is different than male or female, man, woman, or girl or boy. This is a different gender. And this gender belongs to Native people. So if you are not Native and you feel like you resonate with Peyton's story, maybe the term you're looking for is non-binary or gender non-conforming. But Peyton, well, is suspected to be Two-Spirit. Well, said Elle, I am happy to share teachings with her and to guide while she learns which path is hers to walk. But I think you need more than just that, yeah? Sometimes a good friend can tell what you need before you even say it. I know it's a lot to ask, but can you help me get her regalia together? And this is your wardrobe for a ceremony. Oh, I see some sketches here. It looks like they're getting so many parts of the outfit together. They're really getting Peyton prepared for this ceremony. So Elle says, it's a big job, yeah, but that's why we have community. That's why we have friends and loved ones. Let me ask around, are you still beading too, Eyota? Let's draw it up. On the way home, Eyota called her sister Chapa, Peyton's other auntie, and asked if she'd make Peyton's new beaded belt and headband. Maybe use lots of orange. It's her favorite. Look at how Peyton's community are gathering around her to do something in love. And it's a surprise, so they're not asking directly, but they're using clues about Peyton to do this, like her favorite color. You can tell that there's a lot of love going into this. A lot of love and a lot of time. Then she sat down with Peyton's mom, Mika, to explain. They spoke late into the night. I'm sure her mom had lots of questions, and maybe this was new for her. Her mom asked, should I be worried about this? Should I be worried about Peyton? Eyota said, no, sister. You should make her a ribbon shirt and pants to match. You'll see she'll finally get out in the arena where she's meant to be. And you can see in the corner, they're dreaming up a new type of regalia for Peyton. Even though this is a traditional ceremony that's been going on for hundreds of years and many generations, they're willing to try something new to honor Peyton and who they are inside. So yes, Eyota says, don't worry, we're going to honor Peyton's best self. Who else should I ask? This is Auntie thinking, who else can I ask to help with this? Auntie sent an email to the grandmother who first taught her how to bead. Wynonna was still making regalia, and she said she would be glad to help, even if she needed a magnifying glass to see all the tiny beads on Peyton's harness and aprons. So we've had the headband, the belt. Now we have a harness and aprons. They're beading all of these things by hand. And they're using multiple people in the community to help out with this. Even those who can't see that well and have to use a magnifying glass to see. They're all pitching in to help Peyton. Auntie Eyota called her cousin all the way in Montana. He was so excited to make a set of beautiful armbands and cuffs for Peyton's new regalia. He sent them with a blessing to sing at the powwow for her and with a hug for Peyton. So now we have armbands and cuffs added too. This is about to be a fire outfit. Last but maybe most important, Elle offered to make Peyton's moccasins. And if you're looking at the picture, you can guess where the moccasins go on Peyton's feet. They had turtle on the toes to give endurance for the dance and to make Peyton's feet feel grounded to the earth. And it's just so beautiful how every single gift the community gives Peyton has a specific purpose. It's so special. Peyton was in her room getting ready for the giveaway and potluck. A giveaway is where you have items that really you cherish, they mean so much to you, but you decide to give it to a visitor to the powwow and just share the love. And a potluck is when you eat together. Everyone brings dishes. So Peyton was in her room getting ready for these things. It was one of her favorite and best parts of the powwow. Her aunties and mama would drum and sing, and there would be as much of all her favorite foods as she could eat. Look at this spirit of generosity in this community. Not only do they put so much effort in their gifts, they also give gifts to strangers, things that are so important to them. It's beautiful. What should I give away? Peyton thought. Grandmother says it's always something you value that you give first. Wait, I've got it. Peyton got down the abalone shell that she'd put up on the shelf. She held it and remembered how happy she'd been to get it and how it made her smile all year when she looked at it. It's the perfect gift to give away. When they got to the potluck, Auntie Eyota said, Peyton, I have a special giveaway for you this time. You have heard how when I was a girl, I wanted to drum, but all the drummers were men where I lived. Now, I'm actually the head singer on our drum here. My family believed in me and honored me, and today I am grateful to do the same for you. Look at the smiling faces and the flags. We see earrings, we see beads, dresses, and pants, colorful flags, hats, feathers. We see the drum with the gifts, a shawl, all of these different regalia to honor this Lakota culture. Our whole family wants to give this gift to you, but the person to give it is a new teacher for you. Auntie Eyota said, taking Elle by the hand. This grandparent will give you stories and help you find your path. Eho te Koja, which means grandchild in Lakota. Elle greeted Peyton. I have such stories to tell you about people from all the nations who carry two spirits inside of them. I can't wait to tell you. So even though this is a new ceremony, new regalia for this ceremony, Peyton has ancestors who have been two-spirit. They're not the only one. They're not alone. And their grandparent is going to help them reconnect with these people and their history. Peyton, your Tiospe or extended family and community stand behind me to give you this gift. May you dance strong in it tomorrow. Peyton unwrapped each package and heard who made and given it with her mother and Auntie Eyota sitting beside her. And remember, all of these gifts were handmade and they have a story. So they're smiling there, sharing these stories together. The next day at the Pow Wow, in the arena with her auntie, drumming an honor song, Peyton was finally dancing as herself, not as a boy, not as a girl, but as Peyton in her 47,000 beads. The end.